All right, sweet friends. It is day 13, afternoon, and look like a hot mess. Me and the kids took a walk. We called it PE. Just got back a little while ago. Trying to get things set up here to finish our book from this morning, Henry and Mudge and the Long Weekend. Double checking here. Yep, I do have some friends on. Whoop. Day 13. Can you hear me on the other one? I turned all the way down. All right, that way I see if any of my friends comment. So, you had a little packet to do today. I haven't checked Head Sprouts and Prodigy and seen where we're at this afternoon, but I will check that a little bit later. Don't forget my challenge to send to our soldiers. This isn't a bad place. Should not have started this with this in my lap, but I guess it's where it's going to stay. If you got any of those today, you can email those to me. If you need my email, just let me know. We have until Monday evening, so you can work on that all weekend. You can work on that Monday, and we'll go from there. And then also, I posted the picture, but your teacher's parade is going to be Monday around 2. So if you want to check that out, just listen for us to come by. I'm sure we'll be honking and making all kinds of noise. So let's finish up Henry and Mudge and the Long Weekend. And then I'm going to let you go to have your weekend. And we'll talk again on Monday morning. So we left off at the beginning of chapter 3 at the idea. And if you'll remember, Henry and Mudge were bored because it was yucky weather and they didn't have anything to do. So the idea. I have an idea, Henry's mother said. Henry opened his eyes and Henry's father sat up. But Mudge kept on sleeping. He didn't much care about ideas, not until the ideas smelled like something. Let's make a castle, said Henry's mother. A castle, said Henry and Henry's father. We still have a box, and the refrigerator came in, and the box the stove came in. Henry was getting the idea. And the paint that Uncle Arthur gave me, said Henry. Let's do it. They headed for the basement. Mudge was still trying to sleep, but when he heard voices in the basement, he woke up fast. Mudge loved the basement. It had millions of new smells and lots of places to hide, and some of his old dog toys were down there. Come on, Mudge, Henry called. Well, Mudge was already on his way. Down in the basement, it has to have turrets, Henry's father said, and a drawbridge and a buttress and flags. Dad, said Henry, it's just a refrigerator box. Not for long, said Henry's father. You should know all those words from our book about castles the other day. Henry ran upstairs for his castle book. Wonder if we could have loaned him ours. Uh-oh, my phone's ringing. I have to hang it up. Call me back. Henry's mother ran upstairs for pencils, and Henry's father ran upstairs for a stapler, and Mudge ran upstairs for a quick snack. They all looked at each other in the kitchen. How'd we all get up here again? Asked Henry's father. When they got back to the basement, Henry opened his castle book. Let's make this one, he said. Henry's father took a look. Henry's mother took a look. Okay, they said. One of them drew, one of them cut, and one of them stapled, and one of them looking for an old boot that he used to chew. Wonder who that was. They all worked a long time until someone said, is anyone hungry? Order a pizza, said Henry's father. We can't stop now. They worked a while longer until the pizza came. They stopped and ate pizza while they stared at the castle they were building. They each imagined how it would look when it was done. Look, all of their imagination saw a different thing. For the rest of the afternoon, they cut out fancy windows and fancy doors. They cut out turrets and buttresses and flags. Mudge chewed on his old boot like crazy. When evening came and Henry finally had to crawl into bed, he could hardly wait to finish the castle. He could hardly wait for more of this long weekend. A great weekend. This is our last chapter yet. Henry woke up. He looked outside. Wet yuck, he said. But we have a castle to finish, he told Mudge. Henry and Henry's father ate some cold cereal and ran to the basement. How have their attitudes changed from the beginning of this book? They weren't too happy about it being wet yuck in the beginning, but how about now? Henry's mother stayed in the kitchen and she read the morning paper. She was always better at thinking up ideas than finishing them. Besides, she said, you have to have somebody to surprise. Henry and Henry's father painted the castle all morning. Hi, Lana. I see you're on, girl. Hi. While they worked, Mudge sniffed screwdrivers and paint cans and dirty rags and beach balls and Christmas decorations and a stuffed turkey. He also tried to eat a spider, but he missed. Look at Mudge. He is covered in paint. Henry and Henry's father were very quiet. They wanted to pay attention. They wanted to do a good job. Every now and then, Henry's mother would call out, "Is life down there? Is there life down there?" Finally, close to lunchtime, Henry looked at his father. His father looked at him. "Wow," they both said. Come look, they called up the stairs. Henry's mother went to the top of the stairs. Not yet, they called, and she waited. Henry was thrilled. He gave his parents a big... Oh, did I skip a page? I did. Sorry. Okay, they called. She went down the stairs, and there was the most beautiful castle and the most beautiful knights and the most beautiful king she'd ever seen. They spent a long time admiring the castle. They took turns sitting in it. They stuck their head through its windows. They opened and closed its doors. They lowered its drawbridge over and over. Henry was thrilled. He gave his parents a big hug. He gave Mudge a big hug. "What a weekend," said Henry. The king gave him a big lick, and what a great king. So they definitely used their imagination in this story to find something to do when they were bored. So friends, I want to challenge you for this weekend. Use your imagination. You may not have an old cardboard box, but I bet you have something. You got blankets and a couple chairs you can make a fort with. Do you have Legos? Do you have, I don't know, surprise me. This weekend, use your imagination. Find something fun to do to make a long weekend. Not so long. I promise you I have some pictures of some things we do using our imaginations. While my kids and I are out and about in our backyard, because that's as far as we're going, and see what we can get into. Have a great weekend. Have fun. Do something other than look at the computer, sweet friends. Get out there, play outside, build a fort, use your imagination, and I will see you on Monday, which will be linked to Learn Day 14. And I'm going to challenge you with something a little different on Monday, so get ready for that video, and I will see you about 9 o'clock then. And don't worry, I'll post some things on the site over the weekend, and if you need me, I am still available. On the weekend, though, I don't check my Seesaw, and I don't check my email, so if you need me, you'll need to text me. But you should all have my number, and it's available on the site as well. All right. Love you more than bacon, sweet friends, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.